So good morning children. So last class we got discussed. Okay. So what is mean by acid? What are the sources of acid? Physical properties, chemical properties, uses of acids. Okay. The same way. What is mean by base? What are the sources of base? Physical properties, chemical properties, uses of base. Okay. So next, what is mean by aqua regia? So what is the uses of aqua regia? Okay. So with the help of aqua regia, we can able to dissolve some valuable, that is called noble metals. Okay. For example, what gold, silver, platinum, palladium, okay, etc. Okay. Next one, how to identify the given solution is acid or base using indicators or test paper, that is called a litmus paper. Okay, up to we have seen in the last class. Okay, so today we are going to start the new topic, strength of acidic or basic solutions. Okay, so if you are taking any solutions, how to identify the strength? Okay, that means what ma? How much amount of H plus and OH minus ions are present? Okay, acidic means what ions? H plus ions. Basic means OH minus ion present. Okay, so strength of acidic or basic solutions. Okay, so what is mean by pH? Okay, so pH is nothing but what ma? A pH scale is nothing but measuring of hydrogen ion concentration in a solution. Measuring of which ion? Hydrogen ion concentration in a solution is called pH scale. So with the help of pH scale, we can able to identify the strength of the H plus ion in a given solution. Okay, in pH scale, in P stands for what ma? In German language, potence. In German language, potence. Potence means power. Okay, in pH, okay, the P stands for, okay, power. Okay, in which language? German language, potence. Potence means power. Okay, so if you are seeing the pH scale, what is the range of pH scale? What is the range of pH scale? 0 to 14. 0 to 14. Okay, so if you are taking the pH scale 0 to 6.9, 0 to 6.9, that is called acidic nature. Acidic nature. Okay, exactly 7 it is showing neutral. Okay, what is mean by neutral ma? The solution showing or indicate there is no acidic condition and basic conditions. Okay, so 7.1 to 14. Okay, it is showing what nature? Basic nature. Okay, this is one small information about what ma? Strength of acidic or basic solutions. Okay, next one, salt. So what is mean by salt? Okay, so already we have studied in the chemical properties of acid and bases. So what is mean by neutralization reaction? So neutralization reaction is nothing but what ma? The reaction between acid and base to form a new substance, that is called salt. Okay, the new substance is called what ma? Salt plus water plus amount of heat energy is liberated. Okay, so this reaction is known as neutralization reaction. Okay, so a new substance is obtained from where? By the neutralization of acid and base. Okay, so that new substance is called salt. Okay, so acid plus base give what ma? Salt plus water plus heat energy is liberated. Okay, a salt is a substance formed by the neutralization of acid by base. Acid by base under suitable conditions. For example, acid hydrochloric acid, base sodium hydroxide, to give one NaCl. NaCl plus water. NaCl plus water. Okay, salts produce positive ions and negative ions when dissolved in water. Okay, salts produce, okay, suppose if you are taking the sodium chloride, put it into water, okay, it will produce two types of ions. One is positive ions, Na plus, another one is negative ions, Cl minus. Okay, so next one, classification of salts. Okay, so based on their preparations, okay, salts can be classified into three types. Okay, one is basic salt. One is basic salt. Types of okay, one is basic salt. Okay, so what is mean by basic salt? Okay, or normal salt. Okay, basic salt or normal salt or neutral salt. Okay, so instead of basic we can use what ma? Normal. Normal or neutral salt. Okay, a normal salt is obtained by complete utilization of acid by a base. Okay, normal salt is obtained by complete utilization of acid by base. For example, HCl plus sodium hydroxide to give what NaCl plus water. Complete neutralization of acid by base to produce one new substance, that is called what salt. Okay, so that type of salt is an example of normal salt. Okay, next one, acid salt. Next one, acid salt. Okay, next one, acid salts. Okay, so how to define the definition for acid salts? Okay, so it is derived from, okay, it is derived from partial replacement of hydrogen ions, partial replacement of hydrogen ions of an acid by a metal. For example, sodium hydroxide plus sulfuric acid. Okay, it is the product obtained from where partial replacement of hydrogen ion in a solution by metal. Sodium is an example of metal. Okay, so NaHSO4 plus, okay, here one hydrogen, here OH plus water. Okay, sodium bisulfate. Okay, this is an example of acid salts. Okay, when a calculated amount of base is added to the polyacidic solution, or here acidic we should not use. Why? This is an example of polybasic. Okay, dibasic acids. Okay, right. Next one, basic salt. Okay, next one, basic salt. Okay, first one, normal salt or neutral salt. Second one, acid salt. Third one, base salt or basic salt. Basic salt. Okay, so what is mean by basic salt? Okay, basic salts are formed by the partial replacement of, okay, hydroxide ion of a diacidic or triacidic base when an acid radical. For example, plus HCl to give PbOHCl plus water. Okay, you see partial replacement of hydroxide ion in a solution by acid radical or diacidic or triacidic base. Okay, this is an example of what triacidic base or diacidic base. Okay, partial replacement of which one? OH minus ions. Okay, so next one, fourth one. Okay, fourth salt, double salt. Okay, fourth one, double salt. Okay, so double salt is nothing but what it is a mixing of saturated solution of two simple salt. It is a mixing of what saturated solution of two simple salt in a equimolar ratio followed by crystallization. For example, potash alum. It is a mixture of potassium sulfate and aluminium sulfate. Okay, so these are all the what different types of salt. One is normal salt or neutral salt. Second one, acid salt. Third one, basic salt. Fourth one, double salt. Okay, next one, properties of salt. So what is mean by properties of salt? So what is mean by properties? Okay, properties means what It is showing color, shape, smell, odor, Okay, so these are all the characteristics, nothing but what ma? Properties. Okay, so properties of salt. Okay, first one, salts are mostly solids which melt and as well as boil at high temperature. Okay, maximum, okay, what condition? Solid conditions. Solid conditions. Okay, it will melt and boil at high temperature. Okay, second point, most of the salts are soluble in water. Soluble in water. Maximum salts are soluble in water. Okay, except chloride salts. Except chloride salt. Okay, silver chloride is insoluble in water. Okay, some of the chloride salts are soluble in water, but silver chloride, okay, AgCl is insoluble in water. Okay, third one, they are odorless. There is no smell. Okay, mostly white cubic crystals are crystalline powder. Okay, that is third point. Okay, fourth point, salts in hygroscopic nature. So what is meant by hygroscopic nature? Hygroscopic nature. So hygroscopic nature is nothing but what ma? Okay, it is a substance is ready to absorb the water molecules, but it will not change the shape. That is called hygroscopic nature. Okay, if you are taking sodium chloride, we may keep in the ordinary conditions. Okay, it is ready to absorb the water molecules present in the atmosphere. So that type of substance are the examples of hygroscopic nature. Okay, so next one, water of crystallization. Next one, water of crystallization. So what is meant by water of crystallization? So most of the salts are formed. Okay, most of the salts are found in what state form? Crystals with water molecules. Crystals with water molecules. Okay, these water molecules are known as water of crystallization. Water of crystallization. For example, copper sulfate contains 5 water molecules. 5 water molecules. Okay, here water of crystallization is nothing but what ma? 5. Why? How many water molecules is associated with copper sulfate? That will indicate what ma? Water of crystallization. Okay, so this type of salt is an example of hydrated salt. Okay, hydrated salt. Okay, hydrated salt is nothing but what ma? Any salt or any substance or any compound contains water molecules. Okay, so that type of substance or compounds are the examples of hydrated salt. Okay, suppose we may apply the heat energy, what will happen? Okay, it is ready to lose water molecules. It becomes anhydrous state. Okay, again we may apply the cooling. Okay, again it is ready to absorb the water molecules. Okay, so next one, salts that do not contains water of crystallization are called anhydrous salt. Anhydrous salt. Okay, they are generally in powder. Okay, next one, identification of salt. Next one, identification of salt. Okay, how to identify the salt? Identification of salts. Okay, so with the help of the following test, we can able to identify the given substance is salt or not. Okay, first one, physical examination of salt. Okay, first one, physical examination. So what is physical examination? So suppose one of the salt is given to us, we have to identify what ma? Color, shape, smell, density. Okay, so based on this we can identify the given substance is salt or not. Second one, dry heating test. Okay, if you are taking the small amount of the substance, okay, we may apply the heat. Okay, either it is losing the water molecules or not. Okay, based on this we can identify the substance is salt or not. Okay, third one, flame test. Third one, flame test. Okay, so given salt is mixed with concentrated hydrochloric acid. Concentrated hydrochloric acid. Okay, the mixture is heated or showing with what ma? Platinum wire introduced into the flame. Based on the color of the flame, we can identify the given substance is this type of salt. For example, calcium present, it is showing in what color flame ma? Brick red. Sodium golden yellow, potassium pink violet, zinc green flashes. So based on the color flame, we can identify the given salt is contains what type of atma ions present. Okay, next one, uses of salt. Okay, last getting of today class, uses of salt. Okay, so often they are asking this question in examination point of view, uses of salt. Uses of salt. Okay, first one, sodium chloride. Sodium chloride, NaCl. So what is the uses of sodium chloride? It is used in our daily food and used as a preservative. Okay, preservative. Okay, second one, washing soda, sodium carbonate. Okay, second one, Na2CO3, washing soda or sodium carbonate. Okay, it is used for what ma? Sharpening of hard water. Second point is used for glass, soap and paper industries. Okay, third one, baking soda. Okay, that is called sodium bicarbonate. Sodium bicarbonate. Okay, you write the chemical formula. Chemical formula it is given in our textbook. Sodium bicarbonate. Okay, so it is used to making baking powder, which is a mixture of baking soda and tartaric acid. Tartaric acid. Okay, it is used in where ma? Fire extinguishers. Fire extinguishers. Baking powder is used to make cakes and bread soft and sponge. Okay, it neutralizes excess of acid present in stomach. Okay, suppose normally we may feel stomach pain. Okay, the first aid they will do in our home. Okay, so we may take what ma? Little amount of the sodium bicarbonate, put it into the water. Okay, we may take that water. Okay, at least we can get the small relief from what ma? Stomach pain. Okay, next one, bleaching powder, calcium oxychloride, CaOCl2. Okay, so calcium oxychloride, that is called bleaching powder. It is used as a disinfectant. It is used in textile industry for bleaching cotton and linens. Okay, now last one, plaster of Paris. Plaster of Paris. Okay, calcium sulfate. Okay, calcium sulfate H2O. Okay, of H2O. Okay, of H2O. Okay, calcium sulfate hemihydrate. Calcium sulfate hemihydrate. Chemical formula. Okay, it is used for plastering of bones. It is used for making what ma? Different type of statues. Okay, so these are all the uses of salts. Okay, so 5 types of salts are given. One is sodium chloride, sodium carbonate, sodium bicarbonate, calcium oxychloride, calcium sulfate, hemihydrate. Okay, so that's all. Which lesson is over? Acid, bases and salt lesson is over. Okay, so take your textbook ma. So in your textbook page number 170, points to remember. Okay, it is given. Okay, so you may recall this all the points, you will get the entire lessons. Okay, you will get the idea about the entire lessons. Okay, next textbook evaluation. First Roman letter, choose the correct answer. Second Roman letter, answer briefly. Answer briefly. Third Roman letter, answer in detail. Okay, so today homework na continuous question number should be given. Question number 9, 10, 11, 12. Question number 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so question number 9, take your textbook, second Roman letter. Okay, second Roman letter, 6th question. Second Roman letter, 6th question. Second Roman letter, 6th question. Okay, next one, second Roman letter, 8th question. Second Roman letter, 8th question. Okay, next one, second Roman letter, 9th question, 11th question. Okay, last one, third Roman letter, 5th question. Third Roman letter, 5th questions. Okay, just note it. Okay, you write it, send to me. Okay, so thank you children. Okay, successfully we have completed the lesson number 14. Okay, so tomorrow we are going to start the next lesson, carbon and its compound. Okay, so thank you children. Thank you.